Hello, I'm Tim Rannis, and you're here to see a demonstration of the KAIIT Artificial Intelligence IEP tool, also known as KAIIT. Let's walk through how version 3.7 can help you write stronger, legally sound IEPs faster and more confidently. Before we begin, let's talk about student privacy, which is foundational to how KAIIT was created. In order to practice our due diligence in preserving student privacy as special education teachers, we can practice these 3 steps. Number 1, parental permission. Always ask for permission to use AI to support the IEP documentation. Until its usage becomes more expected, I always ask in order to have informed consent from parents or guardians. Number 2, anonymize the data. Avoid student names, locations, or any identifiable information. I use first names or initials to achieve this. Number 3, data controls. Specifically in ChatGPT, I go into my settings and I go into data controls and I make sure that improve the model for everyone is shut off. This ensures the website doesn't retain or use your data for training, and other websites have similar protections. Now we're going to start the process of using KAIIT. First, we'll create a new project. We'll call it Steve. This one is for a student we'll call Steve. He's a 10th grader. I'll input a brief prompt letting the website know that we're going to write an IEP, and then I'm going to drop the KAIIT 3.7 prompt in. It is fully optimized for ChatGPT, but it's compatible with Gemini. On the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see several documents. A PowerPoint, a PDF, a couple of Word documents. I've also used Excel as well as Sheets. These get dropped right into the chat window, and the website is able to process them. Once everything is uploaded, I run the prompt. KAIIT begins by identifying the student strengths, parent and student concerns, and the child's academic level of achievement, including reading, all in real time. You'll see it generate content using clean, structured format, even tables where appropriate. KAIIT then walks through the functional performance, behavioral needs, if appropriate, and then assistive technology, also if appropriate. This version is specifically optimized for the Wisconsin Seeds program or website, but as discussed, it is flexible enough for other platforms. Lines 9 through 10, please. Lines 9 through 10 discuss the child's disability and how it impacts participation in district-wide assessments and some possible accommodations. Line 10 generates one or more SMART goals based on the previous IEP and data provided. Reading 1 is suggested reading comprehension. Reading 2 is self-advocacy. Reading 3 is organization and task completion. Lines 11 through 13, please. Next, it generates a list of accommodations or recommended accommodations, often with frequency and when it would be used, as well as modifications suggested. Then it talks about why participation in general education can't be achieved with a paragraph. And line 13 talks about any sort of supports that have been considered but not used in the final IEP. One of the most powerful additions is the auto-generated progress monitoring sheet. For each goal, KAIIT lists baseline, criteria, and success indicators. It is really nice as this is easily exportable to Google Sheets, Excel, or paper format. Here's one example, and we can look at Goal 2 or Goal 3 if necessary. KAIIT also builds a one-page student snapshot to share with general education teachers, succinct and exportable. These can be tailored to fit your district's formatting or expectations. Inherent in each of these outputs are two exigent facts. You are the professional with the final say. This is only a draft. And artificial intelligence makes mistakes. A story is being written in front of you today about how this AI came to be. It's about a teacher and an AI learning how to think together. It is a symbiotic origin between myself and AI. If you found KAIIT useful, you can visit my Ko-Fi page. This prompt is offered as a donation-based tool, but it is free to you to download. I invite you to consider this though. How many hours will it save you? And what is your time worth? With your support, I can continue building tools to support teachers not just in Wisconsin, but across the country. Thank you.